Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. So I'm currently at work and I'm a little bothered right now. Not too bad, but I am. Like, how you get in trouble for going too fast? That's what I want to know. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole video at work today, but it's crazy because I woke up wanting to talk about something, and I was like, nah, I can't talk about that because I don't know how to talk about it. But I know how to talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it. Like, again, like, you get in trouble for being too fast. I understand getting in trouble for being unproductive, but going too fast because they ain't got no work, that's not my goddamn problem. So listen, side note. This may go with my video, but it's a side note to me because I ain't want to talk about it. I deleted the last part I recorded, but I'm about to record it again. I hate when people like me. I hate it. Why? Because they start staring at me. Now, I already think I'm ugly. If you think I'm ugly, stop staring at me, okay? I know I got hair on my face. I know what I look like. Stop staring at me. This person from next to me, that's working next to me, they're staring at me all night. I'm doing my work, trying not to look, because I got a staring problem myself. But I look up. He's staring at my face. I don't like that. Don't stare at me. Open your mouth. Say hi, something. The nigga weird, okay? He already weird. He over there watching fucking videos, boxing. I'm thinking this nigga over here practicing, cause he taking boxing classes. This nigga over here watching videos, boxing. Yeah. We gonna talk about that later, cause I gotta get into my video. Okay, so I'm up this morning. I'm tired. I got off at 4:30 this morning, and I haven't been to sleep yet. Today is cleaning day, so I'm gonna be up all day. Tomorrow is moving day. Today is cleaning day. But anyway, I started my video last night at work, and I'm gonna try to finish it. I just finished washing my clothes. So I'm about to head back home and finish cleaning and packing up everything. But about my video, today the word of the day is communication, okay? It's communication, all right? Last night, so, different things. Yesterday, I woke up, Tuesday, I don't know, one of these damn days. I said, matter of fact, it was Tuesday. I said, no, Monday when I went to work, I had like a mediocre type of day. It wasn't too bad. But Tuesday when I went to work, today Wednesday, I think, I don't know, I'm lost. Tuesday when I went to work, I said that I was going to go to work late. So last night I ended up going to work late on purpose. Not late, but I did clock in after 6, I think. I don't know. I clocked in, and when I got to work, as I'm walking to work, they stop us in the back of the building. Now, on inbound, they stop you in the back of the building because of, for one, how everything is set up, and two, because of Lord. Listen, I done tried to record this video like 8 times. I done deleted a lot. Like, okay, so long story short, right? Communication. It's all about communication. Now, at work, when you out of work, you know, we have to do what is called pull an end on, okay? Now, we have water spotters at work that bring us to work to us, but last night, we was out of work because of a tornado warning. Now, in Ohio, we had a tornado warning last night, and so they shut down the ship dock for probably about half the shift, so that, I'm guessing, you know, in case it was actual tornado, nobody would get hurt, you know. Now, one of the PAs, she came up to me, and she was telling me some stuff, but the stuff that she was telling me was kind of contradictory. It's like, you want me to work, but then you telling me don't work. Like, never in my life, never have I ever had a manager come up to me and tell me to slow down. Like, you want me to slow down because we don't have no work when eventually I'm going to run out of work anyway. So why not just let me run out of work and let me sit there like I'm gonna sit there anyway, and just let me be quiet, let me be in the corner by myself. We didn't really get in an argument, but we did have a little bit of back and forth. Not bad. Just my questions, her answers. Her questions, my answer. So we talked about it, and as I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, now me, I'm a slow thinker. I'm not a fast thinker. No, I am I'm not a quick thinker. I speak before I think. So when I'm standing there talking to her, I'm just making faces like, what? Like, that don't even sound right. Like, that don't even sound like you even supposed to be telling me no stuff like that. And granted, I don't believe that she was, because I asked somebody that was higher than her, and he was kind of baffled that everybody was coming up to him saying something to him about it. Okay, cool. So I'm standing there and I'm talking, and I just lost my train of thought. Man. Basically, long story short, I felt like after everything happened, I felt like that was I'm not gonna say poor communication on her part due to the water spiders, but I barely had work when I first got there. And that's what I was telling her. Like, I stood here the first 30 minutes of the shift with no work. Like, they just brought work to me. So that's why, the out of work andon was getting pulled a lot for me. Now, she tried, in my personal opinion, after the conversation was said and after she left from where I was, I came to the conclusion that she just didn't want to do her job, because it's no way that every day we run out of work, every day that we are low on work, there's multiple people putting in the out of work andon. Like, it's been plenty of times where I then ran out of work at my station, and I'm standing there mad because I don't have no work, and I had to pull it out of work andon. Now, again, today is the first that anybody has ever in my life said anything to me about slowing down at Amazon. Like, really, they like the fact that I'm fast. They like the fact that I could be productive and have good quality. Now, what they don't like is my attitude. I will stop and say that they don't like my attitude, but they do appreciate the fact that I'm a hard worker. So it kind of threw me off for multiple people to say, hey, don't worry about it, just slow down today. Now, why is that important? Because Tuesday, while I was working, again, I was in a spot that I was not comfortable in, and I didn't have a lot of work. Now, granted, Tuesday I did sort of kind of meet my daily quota. It's not really a daily quota, but it's something that I have set for myself personally that I like to meet every day to let me know that yes, I'm doing the right thing. Like, I'm up here trying to keep my job. And so for them to tell me to slow down, it was like, yeah. So Tuesday, when I was at work, I said that tomorrow when I come to work, Monday when I was at work, I said tomorrow when I come to work, I ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I don't want to do nothing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And as I stated before, I talked to my spirit guides and my angels, and in my personal opinion, my communication with my spirit guides and my angels caused me to have a semi-easy day today. Like, I can normally get 2,000 items done in a day. Today I barely had 1,000, and that's in 10 hours. So in 10 hours I can stock, we're gonna say stock because I work in Stowe, and Stowe is like a stock department. You basically pulling the stuff off the trucks, out of the boxes, out of the bins, and putting it on the shelves for the pickers to go through and pick the stuff that's in the pack. They get it packed to send to the customer. So in 10 hours of stocking, I can do 2,000 items comfortably. Today I barely did 1,000. Now, we're not supposed to be on our phone, and granted, my phone was going dead, so I couldn't continue my video at work. But I sat there and I played a couple of games on my phone. I did some stuff on my I have 2 phones, so I did play some games on one phone till it went almost dead, and I played some games on my other phone afterwards. I was gonna go outside for my break to finish my video, but I said nah, I'll just wait. I'm kind of upset that I didn't, because I can't really get out what I'm trying to say. But it's all, for me, like, it's all about the communication. Like, instead of her sending out the message saying don't pull an end on, she should have just sent out the message and said, hey, we're low on work, just bear with us. It's not my fault that I ran out of work, because I can't get the work off the truck. I can't bring the work to me, especially when the stuff comes from the 1st floor and it's coming up to the 4th floor. So it was just like I said, I just felt like the conversation that we had was basically she didn't want to do her job. Now, she was losing her voice, meaning that she's sick. So now, if you sick, why are you still trying to talk to people? Like, again, I feel like you just didn't want to do your job. And a lot of people in that building, in Amazon, no matter what Amazon you work at, I'm pretty sure every Amazon got a group of people that's lazy. And it's like the lazy people is the ones that's promoting. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, you don't want to communicate properly with somebody, but then when somebody give you attitude, it's like, oh, fuck that, I don't want to deal with her. But then that one person go back and tell 5 other people. Those 5 people go tell 5 other people, and half the building know your name and you don't know who they are. It happens to me all the time. Oh, hey, I know you. Ain't you such and such? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, hi, that, baby. Whatever. Okay, all right. And I'm like, who the hell are you? But see, me, I'm a friendly person, so I just sit there and I laugh with them, and after people talk to me, regardless of my attitude, it's like they get more comfortable with me. Like, they sit there, we laugh, we joke, we talk about whatever, and they get more comfortable. It's like, sometimes I feel like the communication in that building between management and the lower level is poor. It's like you have to be classified in a group to be with somebody. Hold on, y'all. I got some cramps in my stomach and I don't know why. I think it's gas, but they need to come out. Anyway, the communication in that building it sucks. Like, you either kissing ass or you cussing people out. The communication from management, management to the lower level is slim to none. Like, if you're not part of leadership don't always include you. They include who they want to include, because those are the ones that they're gonna try to help get in a leadership position, versus the ones that work hard, the ones that show that they can handle it. And I'm not speaking for myself right now. I'm speaking for other people, because I see it happen all the time. It doesn't just happen to me. It happens to a lot of people. Like, you can have good work ethic. You could be, on top of your shit, have proper knowledge. But if the wrong person don't want you to have that knowledge, they're going to use that against you. And I can say that happened to me because of me bumping heads with a lot of people in that building. It's like I stated in a previous video, I found my way of expressing myself. Now, granted, in Ohio, me expressing myself was very, very aggressive, and I have had to apologize to people because of my aggressiveness. And at the time, it just came out. And like right now, it just comes out. And I'm kind of proud of myself that these last past weeks, let's be honest, these last past weeks, I have sort of kind of been trying to hold my tongue. Now, I'll just say this week and last week, because, when you're trying to hold on to that blessing, you don't want to mess it up, And last night she sort of kind of scared me because she said that I would get written up for so many out of work andons pulled. And I'm like, I can't control that. So instead of me, being a bitch, instead of me being mad and keep doing it all night, I just stopped working. Yesterday was an easy day for me. Monday when I went to work, Monday when I got off, or before I got off, I communicated to my spirit guides and I told them, I said, hey, tomorrow I don't want to do no work. Well, I ain't saying I don't want to do no work, but tomorrow I didn't want to be on the side that I was on. And granted, I wasn't on that side. I think I deleted that video. I don't know. Anyway, granted, I wasn't on that side, but I still sort of kind of had like a minor run-in with somebody. Let's see. My manager is uppity, and I don't want to say that in a bad way. He just has a lot of energy. So I don't know if he drinks like energy drinks, if that's his natural personality or what, but he's another one that does things just so he can communicate with you. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because I think his communication is probably maybe one of the better, I'm not going to say the best, one of the better managers in there. Why? Because I laugh at everything, so don't mind me, but he do stuff to try to get your spirits up. He do stuff like you could tell when he's tired. You can tell when he need to sit the hell down, but he still know how to jump back and forth. He know how to switch it up. Now, I pray that at this next building that I get to, they know how to do a little bit more communicating with everybody and not just specifics. It's like in the building I work in now, it seems like collectively segregated. If you understand that, it's like they're not segregated, but they are segregated. Like, I work with a lot of nationalities. I work with a lot of men and women. But it's mostly white people in there. Now, I'm not racist, and I don't like classifying racist, but that's what it is. And it's like, unless you an ass kisser, you're not going nowhere in that building. And I don't like that. And like granted, I may have messed up myself by being so aggressive, but at the same time, what about the other people that's not? It's like I done spoke up for so many people in that building, and I still, I still didn't get nowhere. Like, I tried. They want you to share ideas. I tried to communicate different ideas with them to help the building get better, to help not even the building, the department I was in get better. And it's like, I feel like a couple of the managers took my ideas and passed them off as their own. And it's like, really? Like, what's the point? What's the point of me communicating my ideas if somebody else just gonna take it and pass it off as their own? Like, I'm not going to say that building going to get shut down, but they are losing a lot of people more and more, overnight and day shift. Like, I think a lot of people is going to start piling on to day shift. So soon they only going to be hiring for night shift, but a lot of people is leaving night shift at that building. Like, I promise you, every time I do something, I pray I be the only one doing it, but every time I do something, I find out like 5-6 other people doing it too. Like, I don't believe nobody else is transferring state to state that drastically, but they are transferring different shifts. They're transferring to different departments because the communication sucks. It sucks. Like, you can't expect me to tell you where I need help, and then you tell me, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. How you tell me ask for help, but then when I ask for help, you ain't got the answer? Excuse me. Something else they tell you, hey, if you want to work in an indirect role, let me know. Now, granted, they are changing things up now for those that could work in an indirect role. Like, they are changing it up so that way the ones that have tenure, the ones that want to do the stuff, the ones that's been there, that have the proper knowledge to do the stuff, will actually do it versus someone that just have favoritism. Like, if my manager had a spoke up for me, when, I'm not gonna say when he should have, but when he could have, I probably wouldn't even be leaving Ohio right now. I'd probably be too stuck in my position to want to do anything or go anywhere. Like, I would be too stuck in my position to even want to do any type of YouTube channel. But I guess me not getting those positions is my spirit guides communicating to me to let me know that you didn't need it, because you're destined for something greater. And I feel like I really am destined for something greater. It's just a matter of me continuing to do it. Now, something else that I spoke about last night was somebody that was at a station across from me. Now, granted, I am guilty of it. I can't lie. I have a staring problem. I'm not gonna lie about that. But like I said, I hate when people start liking me. Like, I'm cute from a distance and ugly up close. That's just my personal opinion, okay? A lot of people, oh, you sexy. Like, I hate when people start liking me. Now, granted, I do want a relationship. I do want a husband. But I don't like when people start liking me because they start staring. And they'll stare for like months and weeks and months at a time, and then they finally say something. Like, I understand people are shy. I get it. I'm a shy person. I have a staring problem, but I'm going to speak to you. If I'm staring in your face every day, I'm going to speak to you. I'm not going to wait 2-3 months down the line to say, hey, how you doing? I've been watching you. No, you see me watching you. Let me speak to you so you can look the other way. And when you look the other way, I'm going to stop liking you and I'm going to stop looking at you, okay? Because I done did that to a couple of people at my job. But anyway, my thing is, open your mouth. Say something. Like, all night he's standing there like he was on his phone. He didn't want to work. Granted, I didn't care about that. He never want to work. He always one of the ones that's late to work. So he ain't got to work. Like, he be in a corner and he don't be working. And I'm not mad at him for that, but stop staring in my face. Leave me alone. The hell? If you gonna stare in my face, you wanna have a conversation with me. Or anybody. Don't just sit there and stare. Like, and this nigga was lost type staring. He wasn't looking past me. He was he was looking at me. In my mind, I'm like, open your mouth. Eventually, at the end of the night, he did. But it was just like small talk. Like, and I don't like small talk. It was just like random thoughts. Like, I don't like that. We not friends. We not associates. We co-workers. Start a regular conversation. Like, the whole night, he back and forth from his station to like the little side area over there where he can be clear view to see me. Like, bro, I don't know what this man got going on, but he not all the way there. And I'm standing there and I'm laughing, and I believe like he's just getting lost in all this lusciousness, because literally he was staring at me. I'm like, open your mouth. So I'm standing there trying not to look up, trying not to look at him. Every time I look up, he over there boxing. I'm like, what are you doing? You over there boxing, watching videos, pretending to box. Like, it's nothing wrong with it, but baby, we at work. That's stuff you do at home. And I'm going to go ahead on and put myself out there. I said that, Lord, the first thing that popped in my mind, because he was staring at me. And every time I smiled, he smiled. I said, Lord, if we get in a relationship, that boy would love the fuck out of me. Like, our relationship would last forever and ever and ever. And I probably would love it. Why? Because he's a weirdo. And I'm weird too. But see, he probably, like, he just looked like he just liked to be up under whoever he's with. It's like, he just looked like the type that, you ain't gonna breed. Like, he probably shy. I get it. But every day, and yes, I can say every day for a couple of months because you stare. And I'm not the only person he stare at. Like, I be seeing him, but other people he talk to. So that's why I don't understand why is it so hard for people to come talk to me and I just be standing there smiling. I be in my own little world. I don't be bothering nobody. Granted, I understand sometimes I be looking mad. But I be in my own little world. Don't stand there staring at me. Talk to me. Open your mouth. Communication is key. Talk. Open up. You know? Oh. One thing Ohio has taught me is how to talk, because if you talk to people that knew me back in the day when I was younger, they would say, she don't talk. She's so quiet. Why you so quiet? That's what everybody always tell me. Why you so quiet? You always in the corner. That's because I'm watching y'all. Okay, I see how y'all communicate with each other. I see y'all talking to each other, then talking about each other behind each other back. I see that. I noticed it. You know, the little girl I met out here. Yes, I'm going to call her a little girl, because she a little girl to me now. But the little girl I met out here did the same thing. You know, you talk to your friends, but then you talk shit about them behind their back. And I'm pretty sure she talked shit about me behind my back. That's okay. I don't care. Keep talking, because at the end of the day, I'm elevating. You deflating. Even though, never mind. I'm going to be nice. Lord, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. We're not going to be mad. We're not going to do it. Not on this video. You know, communication. It's another person out here that I know, and his communication sucks. I'm texting him all the time. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, what's up? Can you help me out? Hey, what's up? Every time his response is the same thing. Oh, my bad. I don't be by my phone. I know that. But we'll start a conversation. We'll be talking, and then you just stop talking. And I'm waiting on a response, and I don't get one. 3 days later, my bad. But see, it's other stuff going on too. And it ain't the fact that I don't know about it. I know what's going on. I'm not going to speak on it because that's not my situation to speak on. But I know what's going on. He's basically a me. You know? And if you know me, you'll understand what I'm saying when I say he's basically a me. Not a lot of people know me, and not a lot of people know why about me for me to call somebody else me. Even though I respond. You know, I call you back, I text you back. It ain't gonna take no 2-3 days, might take 2-3 hours. But I'm gonna text you back, I'm gonna call you back. Make sure you alright. That's I'm not gonna say that that's why I'm impatient. But I'm impatient. Like, you can't start a conversation with me and then halfway through dip out. And it's literally I know and you know it's the middle of the conversation. You can't wait to text me and say, hey, good morning, how you doing? And I text you back and I say, I'm doing good, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. What you got planned for today? Oh, I ain't got nothing planned for today. What you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm riding around town right now. Gotta do some running around. I'm gonna hit you up when I'm done. All right, cool. Hey, what's up? I'm done doing what I gotta do. You trying to chill? Yeah, come through. I ain't doing nothing. No response. My bad. I got a phone call. Okay. Take care of your life. I didn't ask you for no explanation, you know. My bad. I know I was supposed to text you back 2 days ago, but we're gonna leave that subject alone. It's about communication. And a lot of people, what I'm learning is a lot of people have poor communication. And a lot of people have poor communication due to social media, due to smoking. I'm going to say smoking. Due to drinking. Due to drugs, food, whatever, you know? And it frustrates me because I'm trying to go from not communicating to communicating. But see, it's all of this is just my journey, you know? all of this is part of my journey as to me finding myself. Me basically learning who I am. It's like the more and more I go, the further and further I go, it's like I'm weeding out who needs to be around and who don't need to be around. And it's like I feel like communication is something that I'm going to have to be big on. Well, no, I am big on communication. Like, it's not something that's new to me. It's just that I don't talk. But when you talk to me, I expect you to continue to basically finish a whole thought. You know, you can't start the sentence and say my favorite color is and leave me hanging. I ain't supposed to. This ain't no fill in the blank. I'm not a mind reader. You know, I can't read your mind. I can't read your mind, baby. I don't know what you thinking, and that's alright. That's alright. I can't read your mind, babe. No, I don't know what you thinking. So complete your thought. Complete your thought, yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What is life without communication, you know? What is proper communication? Okay? Like, I met somebody here that he texts how he talk, or he talk how he texts, however you want to say it. Is like he when he texts, he would switch dumb stuff up. Like, instead of saying W-A-T, he would say W-I-T. What? What you doing? Like, so, and then he told me I text how I want to text. I text him. I said, well, you talk how you text, or you text how you talk, and that's not cute. That's not attractive. What you talking about? I text how I want to text. If you can't do it, I said, all right, goodbye. I'm quick to cut you off. I don't care. Like, that's. I'm quick. I plays no games no more. I waste no time. I wait for no one no more. You know? Like, it's all about peace for me. And if y'all I don't know. I tried. If your communication disturbs my peace, then it's time to go. Like I said in a previous video, somebody I didn't want to have to cut off, because I've known this person for a long time. Like, this person has helped me in different situations, and you know, they helped me just by being a listening ear. You know, this was one person I can go to, I could vent. This was one person I actually could communicate with. You know, now it's like I have to find all new stuff, all new everything. Like, me and everybody bump heads. Me and everybody. Maybe not 100%, but 95 of the people I meet, we bump heads. If you're part of the 5% that haven't bumped heads with me, yeah. I'm pretty sure I did something to piss you off. I'm pretty sure I did. You know? It's only right. Why? Because of me. Now, if I didn't do nothing, that's a miracle. That's a miracle. Oh, excuse me. I need to go ahead and get in here and stop playing. I'm sorry if this video is confusing. I tried. We might have to get in here and talk about communication when I can think straight, because I'm a little sleep. I just got out of work. But like I said yesterday when I woke up, I didn't even know what to talk about. When I got to work last night, it kinda popped in my head. Like, the way people communicate out here is different. Like, you gotta be a friend out here for them to want to communicate with you. And I don't like that, because meet somebody new. Be open and accepting to new people and new things, because you never know what it's gonna do for you, where it's gonna take you, what it's gonna help you get, like, or help you with. Lord, I don't even know. But yeah, like You call people. People are so rude nowadays. Like, you call them, you say, hey, how you doing? They just sit there and they listen. Now, granted, I understand my phone be messing up, so sometimes they can't hear me, but if I repeat myself, it's like, I hate repeating myself. And I repeat myself unknowingly all the time. Like, I hate repeating myself. But anyway, and I just did it again. Ain't that some shit? But, yeah. Like, one person I called yesterday, he didn't hear. Apparently, he didn't. Either he heard what I said. Because I always say the same thing. Hello, how you doing today? And when they don't want to talk to you, they just sit there and they listen. I'm like, okay. You're like, yeah, how can I help you? I'm like, yeah. That's when I get in my little deep tone voice and don't want to be my little mad voice, But it's cool. I think I'm done with this video for right now. Like I said, I might have to do another one later because I think I was all over the place. And I don't even know if me communicating this is what I ain't even supposed to say. But guess what? I'm about to post it. It's about to be a trial and error video. Because we might have to come back on here when we got a clear head and talk about communication.